Welcome, everyone. It is 5:15 on Monday, September 14th of 2020. The Carroll City Council meeting is now in session. Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please note everyone is in attendance except for Councilman Fleschner. The first item this evening is the consent agenda, which is approval of minutes of the August 24th meeting, approval of bills and claims, approval of a license and permit with a new Class C liquor license with Sunday sales at Denny's Bar and Grill, a resolution approving an amendment to the CAT agreement 19 CAT 003 with the Enhance Iowa Board for the Carroll Public Library project. Also approval for a 2019 Community Development Block Grant Owner Occupied Housing Rehabilitation Grant, a certification of compliance of the CDBG procurement standards. Also the street resurfacing 2020 HMA resurfacing and milling, change order number 2. And finally, the annual road use tax financial report for fiscal year 2019-2020. Are there any questions or any comments with regards to the consent agenda? If not, I'll look for a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. If there's no other discussion, we'll go ahead and vote, please.
Seaman?
Yes.
Haley?
Yes.
Kotz?
Yes.
Dirk?
Yes.
Base?
Yes.
Motion is approved.
Thank you. The next item is under oral requests and communications from the audience for items not on the agenda. And those that are in the public that are attending via computer, you will have to unmute your mic, please. Hearing none. We have no ordinances this evening. The next item under resolutions is the Downtown Streetscape Phase 10 project with reports of proposal in consideration of the award of the contract. And Randy, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. On September 8th, proposals for the construction of the Streetscape Phase 10 were received. 2 proposals were received, Fading Construction and 10 Point Construction. They are detailed in the attachment to your memorandum. Fading Construction submitted the lowest proposal at $1,039,036.28. Based on that proposal, the current total project cost estimate is $1,142,511.28. Funding for the project is anticipated to be from the Water Utility Fund loan that is repaid by the tax increment financing, and then a little bit of interest for a total of $1,244,984.16. The project schedule beginning tonight with your consideration and substantial completion is set for September 30th, 2021, 1 year. There is an error in the memorandum on the date. Unless there are any questions, I'd recommend your consideration of awarding the contract for the Streetscape Phase 10 to Fading Construction at their bid price of $1,039,036.28.
Are there any questions for Randy? I think we kind of looked at it the last time anyway. So if not, I'll look for a motion to award the contract for the Downtown Streetscape Phase 10 project to Fading Construction at their bid price of $1,039,036.28.
So moved. Second.
There's a motion and a second. If there's no other discussion, we'll go ahead and vote, please.
Kotz?
Yes.
Seaman?
Yes.
Dirks?
Yes.
Haley?
Yes.
Base?
Yes.
Motion is approved.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is a resolution setting the dates of a consultation and public hearing on a proposed amendment number 1 to the Westfield Urban Renewal Plan in the city of Carroll, state of Iowa. And Mike, please.
Thank you, Mayor. And I'm also going to do the next item as a single agenda item, the resolution
Yes,
fixing date.
because they're both together. Yeah, that's fine.
So, just to cover these 2 items, with the new retail and service center, Western Iowa Networks has requested the city consider providing an incentive to pay for stormwater improvements adjacent to their new site. The incentive would be in the form of a tax increment financing rebate. And the first step to set this up in the process would be amend the Westfield Urban Renewal Plan, or UR plan, which is currently in place at the site and the surrounding area, and then also approve a development agreement related to the incentive. The development agreement outlines the terms and conditions of the incentive, and the incentive would be to rebate the actual cost up to $200,000. Now, we expect that the improvements for the stormwater would be below the $200,000. That would be the cap that would be provided. Whatever the actual cost is what we would rebate under this proposed agreement. It is proposed then BTC Inc., which is doing business as Western Iowa Networks, would then be rebated the cost through TIF proceeds over a 3-year period starting in December of 2023, which is the first year that they would pay taxes on the full value of their building. Additionally, in 2007, 2009, the city engaged in a number of urban renewal projects, including the construction of public improvements, street work, and related underground utilities in this area to support the economic development projects. Those projects were paid with city road use tax funds, with the exception that the developer was going to reimburse the city for some of those costs. Unfortunately, this developer did not reimburse the city for those project costs, and the city now intends to reimburse the city road use tax fund with TIF funds from this area. And this amendment would allow the city to reimburse the city road use tax funds in the amount of $144,802.62 related to the work that was completed really to enable Walmart and the surrounding properties to develop as we see them out there today. The full details of these changes and other items are included in the draft copies of the development agreement and the amended Westfield Urban Renewal Plan that was included in the packet. The city did work with Nathan Overberg of Allers and Cooney to develop the UR plan and the development agreement, and resolutions for those 2 items are included in the packet that would start this process. And it does a number of items. First, it sets a consultation meeting with the affected taxing entities for September 21st. It designates the city manager as a representative for the city for the consultation meeting, directs notices to be mailed to all taxing entities, will set a public hearing for the proposed plan for the October 12th City Council meeting, and then direct the publication of the notices for those hearings. And then it also indicates that the plan itself would be on file for public viewing at the city clerk's office. Upon approval of the attached resolution, a consultation meeting with the affected taxing entities will be scheduled for September 21st, 2020 at 10 a.m. And then the public hearing for the adoption of the proposed UR plan will be held on October 12th, 2020 at the City Council's 5:15 meeting. After amending the UR plan, the council would then consider approval of the potential development agreement at the October 12th meeting. So with that, staff is requesting council consider and approve the attached resolution setting dates of a consultation and public hearing meeting on the proposed Amendment 1 to the Westfield Urban Renewal Plan in the city of Carroll, state of Iowa, and consideration and approval of the attached resolution fixing a date for the public hearing on the proposed development agreement with BTC Inc. With that, I'd be happy to answer any questions the council has this evening.
This one, is it this one or the other one? I can't remember which one I saw, that there's a requirement for a minimum number of jobs. Is that pretty common language in those?
That is.
I know we had discussion about one that we had done before.
Yep.
This one, that point really hadn't come up. Okay.
Previous development
agreements. Okay. Are there any other questions for Mike? If not, I will seek a motion to set the setting of dates of a consultation and public hearing on proposed amendment number 1 to the Westfield Urban Renewal Plan in the city of Carroll, state of Iowa, as outlined in the resolution. Do
I so move.
you need the specific dates? Sorry.
Mhm.
This is the way it is. It's fine. Okay. Covered in the resolution. Sorry, Clay, go ahead.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. If there's no other discussion, we'll go ahead and vote, please.
Base,
Yes.
Seaman,
Yes.
Cots,
Yes.
Dirks,
Yes.
Haley.
Yes.
Resolution is approved.
Thank you. And then Mike, go ahead and we'll get going on the next item, which is the resolution fixing date for a public hearing on the proposal to enter into a development agreement with BTC.
I guess I have covered that, so unless there's other.
Oh, you got them both. Okay. Are there any other questions on that one then? Otherwise, we'll need a motion to approve a resolution fixing date for the public hearing on the proposal to enter into the development agreement with BTC Inc.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Thank you. If there's no other discussion, we'll go ahead and vote, please.
Cots,
Yes.
Haley,
Yes.
Dirks,
Yes.
Seaman,
Yes.
Base.
Yes.
Resolution is approved.
Thank you. We have no reports this evening. I trust everyone's read the committee reports. I have no comments this evening. Are there any comments from members of the council? Any comments from the city manager, please?
Just a quick update on a road project that's going on. We are planning, weather permitting, to pave Northwest Street on Monday, the 21st. That's also a no school day, so we're really hopeful that the weather cooperates because obviously there's going to be impacts to St. Lawrence. Otherwise, it'll be very disruptive for those parents pick up and drop off. But that is planned for the 21st just because of the school schedule. And then additionally, Grant Road would be that Friday, the 25th, again, pending weather. We do need to have good weather right now because there's some additional work that's still underway on Grant Street. So that's the tentative dates. So we're hopeful to meet that schedule.
You'll get that out to the public again also.
We'll get some public notices out.
I've been bombarded by questions about when that road's going to get done. But like I say, when it's all done, it's a good project to get done.
What is the amount of time that people won't be able to drive on it? Do you know?
It's really weather dependent, unfortunately. That day is likely will not be able to.
Okay.
And there's a lot of coordination we're doing with adjacent businesses to land on those days. But it is longer than a normal asphalt because it lays down hotter, is my understanding. And then they have to wait until the temperature gets to be 150 degrees. So the road itself, they're planning to snow fence off at all the entrances because traffic cannot travel on it, or it does impact the surfacing.
Okay, thank you.
What about people walking on it?
It's going to be hot. So,
Might melt your shoes.
They might want to know that.
Yeah.
I mean, they should avoid, like any paving project, you should not walk or beyond that.
I'm just saying there's a school right there.
But hopefully they're
not there.
They're not there on that day, yeah. So hopefully we can do it that day, yeah. If there are no other comments, I'll seek a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. We'll go ahead and vote, please.
Haley,
Yes.
Seaman,
Yes.
Base,
Yes.
Cots,
Yes.
Dirks.
Yes.
We are adjourned.
Thank you.